Bill, the
Gymnosperm
God.
This is a biology textbook. And look, that's an elephant. But if you look closer, there's a gymnosperm. Woo! Hey, did you know?
Gymnosperms are everywhere. They could be outside your house.
Even in your park.
Gymnosperms inhabit almost all the continents in the world. Your dogs even pee on them. 4 phyla of gymnosperms.
1. Conifers.
2. Ginkgos. 3. Cycads. Like cats.
4. Gonetobites. Gymnosperms are big. This big! Like this big. Female's egg ignites with the male's pollen in complete unity. It makes a wonderful zygote. The life cycle of a gymnosperm. The bases are: female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg. Male produces pollen.
Yeah!
Female produces egg.
Yeah!
Male produces pollen. Female produces egg. Male.
To who? So just like, yeah, just say random stuff like this. Oh yeah? Well, did you know? Okay. Oh, so Sam, did you know that gymnosperms are actually seed-bearing plants? They actually bear the seeds right in their cones, so right about there. That's cool. That's awesome, isn't it? Oh, that's so cool, but did you know that the Ginkgo tree is part of the gymnosperm and it's like the oldest plant that's living on the earth right now? That's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, the Ginkgo tree, that's pretty awesome. Did you know that Ginkgo trees can actually live up to 1,000 years old? And also what's really neat is they can be considered living fossils because they've changed very little over millions of years. Wow, you're so smart, nerd.
This textbook says that gymnosperms are cone bearers, but gymnosperms include Those words are too big for me. That sounded
With exactly 588 different species, conifers are by far one of the most economically and ecologically important gymnosperm group.
He's sad because all these trees, if they were gone, no animals would live. See this lion? Dead. This rhino? Dead. Elephant? Dead.
Bill, that's a shark.
Dead. That's how important conifer gymnosperms are. Hi, and welcome to Fast Facts. I'm your host, Bill, the gymnosperm guy. Let's meet our contestants, shall we? This is Fernie, and this is Bert. So it says here you used to be roommates? What happened there?
I don't know.
What is the oldest gymnosperm known to mankind?
The Ginkgo tree! And...
Stupid. That was stupid. What is an alternate name for a Ginkgo tree?
The Ginkgo tree can also be known as the maidenhair tree.
Correct. Where is the Ginkgo tree's natural habitat?
The Ginkgo tree is actually native to China.
Okay. You are so correct.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Yeah, you know what it is. Every ginkgo tree is really big. Yeah, screaming that summer. We live in China and are insect repellent.
It's on the ground, leaves, what are they living in? Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Live around till autumn when the leaves are dropping. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Di-cot, it's two veins. They branch inside of it, but the shape's quaint. Mills produce pollen, we bring some meat to space. Gymnosperms-are-tight, chillin race. Sweet inside, the seeds are born. You couldn't tell it, you know what they pay for it. And yeah, that's the way the petal settles. Get bilobas, name one of a kind, like some nettle. Each got a green star, you scroll to make the stem. It got a million living fossils till the end. Everything is extracted from parts, no fruits. It's got bark.
Yeah, you know what it is. Every ginkgo tree is really big. Yeah, screaming that summer. We live in China and are insect repellent.
It's on the ground, leaves, what are they living in? Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Live around till autumn when the leaves are dropping. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Yeah, I think these guys, you know, I already know what it is. If you don't, well, you should by now. Cause you know what? You got a quiz, sucker. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, you know what it is. Every ginkgo tree is really big. Yeah, screaming that summer. We live in China and are insect repellent.
It's on the ground, leaves, what are they living in? Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Live around till autumn when the leaves are dropping. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Stay high like it's supposed to do. That ground underneath them clouds got a greenish hue. Its habitat's unapproachable, super mean and it's super green. Bonsai trees, short stat, living large, no time to chat. Grow high, no sap, and that's that, real rap. Sometimes roots over ground called aerial root, and that's a fact.
The life cycle of a gymnosperm. The bases are: female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg, male produces pollen, female produces egg, male produces pollen. Yeah! Yeah! Egg! Woo! Male produces pollen. Female produces egg, male produces pollen.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Mozart.